Let's talk for a few moments about how looking at the screen for hours on end makes our eyes tired. This can also help with accessibility. If certain colors are easier for your eyes, then let's look at a couple of things we can do. Let me get my screen shared. Takes me a couple of clicks to get there. There we go. So we're looking at my desktop. Let's see what we can do to make windows look differently. Now, I know we went through this in class, but let's look at a couple of different things. If I right click and choose personalize at the bottom, I'm going to drag it over here because I went to the other screen. So we see what we saw in class. Let's go over here and look at, first off, top right, top right. See this? You can see high contrast settings. Let's see what that looks like. So here's where you can go in and you can change things around. You can change things so that the colors are different, the fonts are different. You can go in here and change colors. You can go in here and modify your computer however you need it to be. That's called high contrast. So I'm going to turn, and you have different options. Let's try high contrast number 1. It's a little bit better. What's this one? So you have different ones, and then you have just a variety of settings. I'm going to turn it off. Now, before I turn it off, let's look. Turning on high contrast, turned on a couple of things different. Remember, things is a technical word for when I can't remember what something is called. At the left, you see different options. You have a text cursor, you have a mouse pointer, so you can go in and adjust things. If you like to use your computer hands off and you want to adjust the speech interaction, here's where you can go do it as well. Eye control, I had a friend who honestly caught the flu and developed some very disabling issues from the flu. And they used their computer with eye control, which I thought was the coolest thing I had ever seen. So you have lots of options inside your high contrast. So I'm going to go back up and I'm going to turn off high contrast when I can find it. Well, I guess it's disappeared. Now we're going to watch me go around and dig around and see if I can find it. Color filters, all kinds of things that I can't turn off now. Color settings, high contrast settings. Now I can turn it off. Oh, there it is, high contrast. So you can turn it on, you can adjust it, you can turn it off. So over at the left, see, I'm still in the high contrast, so I don't want that part. I want to just go back to where I was. Let me show you how I got there. Right click, personalize. Top right was high contrast settings, and here's where I can go in and mess around and do stuff. When I'm done, I just go back. I go back here because I can't get back where I wanted to go. There we go. Here we are. So that's high contrast, top right. We can also change different things over the left. Colors. We can choose colors. Now let's look. I went to colors at the left. My color is currently light. I can change my color to dark and let it think a minute. And then it looks like this as well. I can change my accent colors. I'm not real fond of blue. I can change my accent colors. I can do all kinds of things down here. See what just happened? My taskbar. I can change lots of things here. So you can adjust your computer the way you want it to look and the way it doesn't hurt your eyes quite so much. So there's Windows settings. Let's go in and look at Microsoft Word. Sometimes Microsoft Word can make your eyes very tired. Let's go in here. Black text on a white background is a huge, it makes your eyes really tired. It makes mine tired after a while too. It's because of the contrast. So let's go see what we can do with Microsoft Office. This is Word. if I go to File and then choose Options, I get this stuff. What I'm looking for is that General tab at the top left. See it up here? We have lots of options in here, but what you're looking for is the Personalize Your Copy. There's my username, my initials, my office background. It's this stuff here at the top. I'm going to go ahead and change that. What sounds good? How about, let's try underwater. Did it do anything up there? Not yet because I haven't clicked OK. Let's look at the office theme. This is where our goal is. Office theme. Let's look here. You have white. Oh, no, 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 no. Here's the underwater stuff at the top. We don't want that. That would make me have such a headache. File options, general, office theme. No, I don't want that. Let's try dark gray. Let's see what dark gray does. You still have the black text on the white, but it doesn't look quite as clashy. Let's go see what other options we have. General, the only other one we had was black. Let's see what the black one does. I don't know if that's any better at all. I'm going to go back and turn mine to just normal, or not normal, to standard. There's no such thing as normal, it's just standard. Go back here and I'm going to change it. Mine was colorful, and there's that. Also, if the light background is bothering you with the dark words and you're working normally, now in our class, sometimes we have to have certain colors and sometimes we don't. If the black font is bothering you, you can change all your fonts to a different color. There's green. But if it's the background that's the issue, what you can do is you can change your page background. How do you do that? Let's look. Across the top, you see your ribbon. See this? You have a design tab. Go into your design tab. Over the far right. You see page color? You can change the color of your background. So if you want the standard default black font, sometimes you can change your background and it's less of a strain on your eyes. So there's a few options. If using your computer is making your eyes tired, or you need to be able to adjust it so that it better suits your eyes, there's a few options.